Hello friends, welcome back to our channel CBSE Science Lovers. Student, sometimes we are very confused by taking the different topics. So there must be a clear-cut differentiation in those topics. So let's some topic we are taking to know the differentiation in between them. So my dear student, first of all, the difference between the boiling and evaporation. As you know, in the chapter we have discussed in both of the phenomena physically are similar. In both of the cases, the liquid phase of the material converted into gaseous phase. But there are the theoretical differences in between these two. What are these differences? Let's see. If you see boiling, so my dear student, boiling is a bulk phenomena. Bulk phenomena means in boiling, the total system molecules start to evaporate at once. At the same time, all the system particles they get up the energy and they evaporate. But evaporation is a surface phenomenon. Surface phenomena means here in this case only the surface particles they take up this energy from their surroundings and evaporate. That is said to be the evaporation. So basically boiling is a bulk phenomena whereas evaporation is a surface phenomenon. The second difference, boiling held at a specific temperature. My dear student, boiling phenomena held at a specific temperature, boiling point means any liquid start to boil at a specific temperature in atmospheric pressure. That specific temperature is the boiling point. But the evaporation held at any temperature below boiling point. So it's a natural phenomena. Evaporation process has at any temperature just below the boiling point of the liquid. So it has naturally at any temperature. So third difference, if you see in between the boiling and evaporation, in case of boiling, there is no cooling effect. In case of boiling, my dear student, there is no any cooling effect. But in case of evaporation, evaporation cause cooling. As earlier I told you student, in case of evaporation, the surface particles they take up the energy from the system particles, inner system particles, and decrease the temperature of the system. So there is a cooling effect by the evaporation, but there is no cooling effect by boiling. So all these are the major difference in between the boiling and evaporation. Another difference you can create in boiling, we have to give energy to the system. To to reach its boiling point. My dear student, another differentiation you can mention that for the boiling process, we have to give energy to the system to reach it up to the boiling point. But in case of cooling, no external energy. No external energy required. So these are the different uh, difference in between the boiling and evaporation, my dear student. So there is clear cut uh, difference in between boiling and evaporation. Second difference, my dear student, sometimes students are very confused in between the melting and melting point. So let's clear this confusion, the difference between the melting and melting point. So my dear student, melting is a phase changing phenomena. Phase changing phenomena in which the solid phase converted into liquid phase at a specific temperature in atmospheric pressure. So that phase changing phenomena in which solid converted into liquid at a normal pressure at a particular specific temperature, that is said to be the melting. But melting point, it is a specific temperature. Melting point is a specific temperature at which melting starts at normal pressure. So my dear student, there is slightly different. One is a phenomena, that is melting. Another one is a specific temperature at which the melting phenomena we had. So that is difference. Like that, boiling and boiling point also, my dear student. You can clearly call boiling and boiling point. Similarly, also you can differentiate boiling is a phase changing phenomenon. But in case of boiling, which phase converted into which phase? Boiling is a phase changing phenomena at which liquid phase converted into the gaseous phase. Normal atmospheric pressure on a specific temperature. So that is the boiling. Boiling is also a phase changing phenomenon which we had at a specific temperature in normal pressure conditions. But if you see the boiling point, it is further a specific temperature at which boiling starts. So boiling start at normal pressure. So my dear, these are the specific temperature. Melting point or boiling point are the specific temperature. So like that, you can also differentiate freezing and freezing point. Further, freezing is a phase changing phenomena. What type of phase changing phenomena freezing is? Let's see. Freezing, if you see the difference between the freezing and freezing point. So freezing is a phase changing phenomenon in which the liquid phase of the matter converted into its solid phase at a specific temperature and normal atmospheric pressure. That specific temperature is freezing point. So my dear student, freezing point further is a specific temperature at which freezing be held. At which freezing starts at normal pressure. So generally, these are the differences which I discussed. Generally, difference between boiling and evaporation, difference between melting and melting point, difference between boiling and boiling point, and difference between freezing and freezing point. So basically, we have seen the students that all are the phase changing phenomena: boiling, melting, freezing. These are the phase changing phenomena at which the one phase of the matter changes into another phase. Whereas all the point, whether the boiling point or melting point or freezing point, these are the specific temperature at normal pressure conditions at which phase changing phenomena held. These are the differences which we have discussed. So there is no confusion, and be clear about the concept. Be with us. I will clear all your concepts. So बने रहिए on our channel CBSE Science Lovers. तब तक के लिए thank you. Have a nice day.